Hello, all you saucy little strumpets out there. Have you ever had somebody come up to you and bark an order at you about what to do with your body? Like when grown men come up to young women and tell them to smile? Complete strangers coming up to you and telling you what to do with your face. I have that happen to me all the time, and I just wanted to clarify for every single man that watches this, no one wants to be told what to do with their body. And just so you know, there are many other ways to start a conversation. Pretty much every woman I know hates this. Don't come up to us and tell us what to do with our face. It's not like you're giving us a new concept that we haven't heard of before. I am well aware of my face. It's been attached to my fucking head for 35 years. I know how to make myself smile. It has nothing to do with you either. And I just want to clarify that we don't owe you anything. Nobody owes anybody anything. I don't owe you prettiness. I don't owe you cheerfulness. I don't owe you entertainment. I don't owe you a smile. So if you want to see me smile, here's a concept. Why don't you come up with something clever or nice or funny or kind to say to me? Find out what I like. Find out what my interests are. Start a conversation about the weather like a normal person. Beyond that, it's so insulting when somebody just comes up and like blanket tells you to smile or says that you look unhappy because you're not smiling. Only a blithering idiot just walks through life with like just a permagrin on their face, like they don't have any problems or a care in the world. And that would be lovely because ignorance is bliss, but unfortunately I was burdened with the curse of complex thinking. So I have so much intense emotion circulating through my mind and heart and spirit on a regular basis. It would literally explode your face. It would melt your face right off. If you had any idea how much emotion and energy I process on any given day, not only am I feeling my own complex emotions, which still remain a mystery to me, in spite of constant soul searching and scouring, I am constantly unraveling what kind of human being I am and what kind of person I am. So aside from that, I'm an intuitive empath. My birthday is the March 29th, the day of the observer. I perceive subtleties of human nature and life all around me on a near constant bombarding level. Like, I do not hang out in crowds for a long period of time. Ask any of my friends and family members. I typically only go out for about 2 hours and then I'm tapped out because I just can't handle crowds. It's way too much energy for me because I feel everybody's emotions all the time. Like, I don't even have to turn around if I'm at a bar. I can feel when someone walks through the door, if they're happy, if they're sad, if they're angry, if they're jealous, if they have anxiety. I feel everybody's emotions around me at a very intense degree. It sounds like radio frequency, like chatter in my mind all the time. Then there's also like the intuitive messages that I'm constantly downloading too, which I never know what they mean. So far, I can pretty much only predict when Wayne's World's gonna come on TV or like when songs are gonna come on the radio, but I'm constantly getting messages all the time and it's only increased over the past couple years. So there's that going on in my head all the time as well. I'm constantly pursuing new ideas and new career endeavors. How can I become the truest expression of myself through my art and through my music? How can I leave a lasting contribution to the planet? How can I help people? I am constantly immersed in overwhelming and intense thoughts that you couldn't possibly understand. And then, no, I have to stop what I'm doing. I could be fucking solving world hunger. I could have the cure for cancer working through my mind, but no, I have to stop what I'm doing because fucktard Farmer Freddy's approaching. You look so much cuter if you smile. Like this? Is this better? Should I do this all day? Like, that's what I feel like doing. When you come up to me and tell me to smile, You rip me out of my thought that I was having. Just because I'm not sitting there with a fucking dumbass smile plastered across my face doesn't mean I'm unhappy. My base level of operation is joy. I wake up every day just eternally grateful for this gift of life that I've been given. Anybody who knows me truly knows that I am intrinsically, like on a cellular level, a very happy and grateful person. And quite frankly, I find it obnoxious and arrogant that you think that I owe you something. Like I have to stop what I'm doing and entertain you. I have to change my face in order to make your day better. Do you need like validation, like as a man, to make up for whatever you feel you're lacking? Like that the world has to change. Another human being has to change what she's doing just to make you feel better? Like, do you understand how preposterous that sounds? I don't owe you anything. I don't owe you prettiness. I don't owe you happiness. I don't owe you politeness. I don't owe you cuteness. I don't fucking owe you anything. If I wake up every day and I put on some silk and some pearls and some makeup, it's because I do it for me, because I like to express myself. I do it for me because my soul has to outwardly radiate whatever I'm feeling. So I do that through my makeup and through my accessories and little things that I can to display my personality. But I don't owe you anything. And it doesn't mean that I'm unhappy if I'm not walking around like a total knob with a random plastic smile on my face. So men, just so you know, we don't want to be told what to do. It's not a compliment when you catcall us. Beyond that, I am not the type of woman who wants to be known for my outward appearance. You don't see me going on the internet posting naked pictures of myself because, to be quite honest, my body is the least interesting thing about me. My physical body is the least interesting thing about me. It's not what I want to be known for. Sure, I'm proud of it. Sure, I'm proud of who I am. I love myself. I love my body. But it's the least interesting thing about me. There are 1,000 more interesting things about who I am as a person, the type of human being that I have cultivated, the personality and the heart and the soul and the morals and the integrity and the honor that I have cultivated, my art, my ideas. They are 1,000 times more interesting than what my face is doing. So next time you want to approach a woman and tell her what to do with her body, why don't you just do society a favor and just shut your pie hole, okay? And if you feel the need to see women smiling or posing for your pleasure, then buy a magazine, okay? Because most women who have self-respect probably feel the same way that I do. We're not here for your pleasure. We're not here to make you feel good about yourself. It's not my fucking job. I'm not your mother. I'm not your wife. I don't even know you. I don't owe you anything. The only time I do owe people something is when I'm being paid to perform music. That is my career. I get paid to entertain people with my art and my ideas and my voice. And yes, my appearance is part of that, but it's still the least interesting thing about my act. So I just wanted to clarify that for everybody, and for some men out there who think that they can just approach complete strangers off the street and tell them how to behave. Just want to clarify that virtually no woman on this planet enjoys that, and you're not going to get a great response from it. And even there are women who are very timid and don't feel comfortable expressing their discomfort. So sure, if you tell a sleazy joke or if you tell a woman to smile, a lot of times you will get like an awkward, uncomfortable like laugh, or it's because they're uncomfortable. They don't know how to respond to you. They haven't yet learned how to use their voice. And I can promise you though, they don't think you're funny. And I think that's a lot of the problem with these men who continue to behave this way, is because they're not called out on their bullshit. And I'm more than happy to call you out on your bullshit. So there you go. My gift to you, Adrienne's power thought for the day. Don't be a douche. Be kind. Kindness is the most beautiful thing in the whole world. If somebody approaches me and wants to have a conversation and they're kind, don't get me wrong. There is nothing that I wouldn't do for a kind heart. I will go out of my way time and time again for a beautiful soul or a good person. And I am the most loyal kind of friend you could ever hope to have. I will be your friend till the planets explode. But you have to earn that, and you have to prove that you're worthy, okay? You don't just get to come into my life and tell me how to behave. So that's all that I have to say about that. If you guys have any comments for me, please go ahead and leave them below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you were a guy who was a douche in a past life or in the past, don't be afraid to change. It's never too late, okay? You can still become a hero. You don't have to keep on being a douche or a frat boy, okay? So hopefully this helps, and cheers, and I love you guys, and we'll see you next time. Mwah. Smile.